Hi, welcome to my automotive show KG Enthusiast. Before start the show, I want to hit the like button and subscribe to my show. Let's get started. Today on the show, we're going to talk about major reveals from the Shanghai Motor Show, which I'm particularly interested in, and many enthusiasts interested as well, and some unusual stuff just to spice things up. Before let's get started. Now, Ford revealed a new mid-size car named the Ford EVOS, which is a mid-size car exclusively for the Chinese market. But for me, it's a four-door liftback. It combines the styling of a luxury SUV, a saloon, and a wagon. And that's pretty cool. If you look at my last video, you know about the Citroen C5X, and then you know what exactly this thing is. It combines three different body styles into one design to make it look attractive, so it can be in all three segmentations. I'm not so sure. For me, it's a mid-size car, and in China, I'm going to say it's always going to be known as a mid-size car. Now, we don't know exact specifications of it. I see in the interior of the Ford EVOS, and I could say it's extremely high-tech, sophisticated, and absolutely brilliant. And for a mid-size car, I think it's even better than the Subaru Legacy and the Nissan Altima, but not quite good as the Subaru Outback. Well, the Outback is versatile, as you all know. Prices, we don't know yet. But I would think if it is sold in the United States in the name of the Ford Fusion, I would think it would be around $30,000 to $28,000 to $40,000 region if it is sold. But I think it's not, because most likely not. But there would be versions of that coming in the Fusion and the Mondeo name, just so you know. From that, let's talk about Geely or Geely, the way you want to pronounce. Their flagship mid-size SUV. This is their Exing L, which is their three-row mid-size SUV. Now, specifications which I would be focused in. 5-row SUV, 7 seats, 4-wheel drive, 8-speed automatic, 2 engine choices, 2-liter turbo with 215 horsepower produced by Volvo, and 2-liter turbo once more with 231 horsepower. Pretty interesting choices. There's more than enough punch in this to keep up with the Highlander or any Telluride or Palisade here. Now, of course, I've seen the exterior of that, and it doesn't look too lavish, it doesn't look too sport, it's in between, and which I like from Geely or Geely. It's a good looking design. On the interior, it's more of a revolution from the vehicle it's based on. Its interior is pretty nice, it's fairly posh, it's fairly nice. I would think it's fairly good. If it is sold in the United States, I think it would be a hit, because if it doesn't have a Chinese name, but I think it would still succeed. Prices wise, I think it would be around $30,000 to $40,000 if it's sold in the United States. If in China, it would be cheaper, obviously. So moving on from a mid-size, let's get to a bit more larger luxury SUV. The all-new hybrid version of the Maserati Levante. It's the Levante hybrid. Now, I'm not going to go through the full specification of the rest of the lineup. You know what it is. I'll tell you the hybrid. The hybrid is powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine with electric motor, producing 330 horsepower, and that is pretty good for the Maserati Levante. It's a very good entry-level engine choice than the entry-level V6. But I'm not so sure that the 4-cylinder Maserati works, but it's a hybrid. Should be fine. Now, prices wise, I expect it should cost between $60,000 to $60,000 to $70,000, depends on the trim level you choose and the optional extras you go at, which I would say depends on. So moving on from the Maserati Levante, let's talk about the Mercedes flagship full-size luxury car. Their new EQS. It's the electric equivalent of the S-Class, but not quite posh as the S-Class. Now, there are two electric motors to choose from. You get a single electric motor with 329 horsepower and a twin electric motor with 516 horsepower, which is the EQS 580. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. Now, range-wise, it's not quite Tesla's, but this is the thing. In Tesla, more performance you get, less range you get. And Mercedes has somehow managed to get good range out of this by giving the right amount of performance. That's very impressive from Mercedes-Benz. And I've seen the interior of the EQS, and I'm very, very impressed. Is it good as an S-Class? No. But is it better than a 7 Series or a A8 or a Lexus LS? Yes, much better, million times better. This proves that Mercedes is still the king when it comes for luxury, and there is no doubt about it. Prices will start, I think, around $80,000 to $100,000, but when there are more faster AMG models coming, so I'm thinking 100,000, 120. So Just so you should know. Moving on from there quickly, Mercedes-Benz EQB, which is a full electric version of the GLB. It's coming in an electric AMG line variant with 288 horsepower from twin electric motors and should cost around $450,000 in my mindset. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. So at the moment you can only buy this thing in China, not in the United States, but soon it will go to Europe and then come to the United States. Something you should know. From that, of course, Hyundai. Well, the all-new Hyundai Staria is revealed, of course. I will talk about it in the next episode. But today episode I'm going to talk about the Hyundai Kusta, which is a mid-size MPV. It is a mid-size luxury MPV. It's virtually a Toyota Innova sort of a rival. Just so if you don't know, Toyota Innova is an Asian market only mid-size luxury MPV. Specifications: 5-door MPV, 7 or 6 seats, 8-speed automatic, and etc. Now engines, you get a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine with 167 horsepower or a 2 liter with 236 horsepower. That is impressive. Prices, I think, I can't estimate, but I think it should cost 30 to 40k. I could be wrong about that. So moving on from that, let's get another one. The facelifted Lexus ES. Yes, the ES got a major facelift, updated suspension, updated interior with a touch screen for the infotainment system at last, not the stupid pad thing, and of course updated exterior, new headlights, making it look more gorgeous, more sexy, more stylish, more brutish, as you know with the ES. In my world, that is the case. Engines wise, you get the same ES lineup. No new engines been added just yet. I don't think that will be the case. Now engines the same V6 with 300 horsepower or the hybrid with 215 horsepower. You get ES350 or ES300H. Goes on that way. All-wheel drive is available, etc. Prices wise, I think it will start at $45,000, go all the way to 50, maybe $60,000. I think $60,000. I think that's my estimation. So I think that's the thing. So I'm going to end the video on this. I covered so much. Next episode, I will cover more things from the Shanghai Motor Show. So join me on that episode. So thank you very much for joining me on the show. Hit the like button and subscribe much. Thank you very much.